The Horse Racing Kid is here handicapping the racing from Kempton Park here on Monday. It is December the 26th, 2016. I'm going to look at the stakes races on today's program from Kempton, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selection from racetracks across the world. The stakes races I'll be looking at are races 3, 4, and 5. So the 205, the 240, and the 315. So let's get on to it. The 205, race 3 from Kempton, is a 32 red Quoto Star Novice Chase. It's a grade 1, class 1 horses here going for a purse of $103,000. That's in American currency. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 10 horses going 3 miles over the chase course. My top pick in this one, it's a very difficult race. I found my way to the 10 horse, Frodon. I'm going to do a tri-cat or a trifecta wager. I'm going to go 10 with the 7-9, 10-7-9. Number 10, Frodon, 4-1. Sam Twiston Davies is on this one. Last time out, Shelton, December the 10th, and the group in the grade 3, Caspian Caviar Gold Cup Handicap Chase. This horse won by 1.5 lengths at 14-1. A very upset winner. Just was jumping very well. It was just an all-around great victory. If he can run back to that start today, I think this horse has it. But start before Shelton, November the 12th, in the Grade 3 Bet Victor Gold Cup Handicap Chase. Horse just wasn't there. Finished 10th by 35 lengths. Just was very badly weakening. Excuse maybe for this horse. It was his second start in about a week or so. Start before November the 5th at Wincanton. In the Grade 2 Wincanton Rising Novice Chase horse won that day because all the other horses fell and pulled up and stuff. So it was only field 3, but he just won out of respect of the other horses who fell. But I think this horse should have a good start here today. Just he doesn't jump half bad. His worst race his worst race was that Shelton start November the 12th. But if you draw a line throughout those other races were very good over the chases. I think he should do well here today. I'm going to use this horse as a top pick. So to recap my bets for the third from Kempton, it's the 205. It's a 32 red Quoto Star Novice Chase. Going to go with the 10 horse Frodon. Going to do a tri-cat or a trifecta wager in this one. Going to go 10-7-9, 10-7-9, and the 205 from Kempton. So now let's get on to race number 4. The fourth race from Kempton, the 240, is the Grade 1 32red.com Christmas Hurdle. Class 1 horses going for a purse of $147,000 in American currency. For 4-year-olds and upwards, only 5 horses are taking on the 2 miles distance over the hurdles. And my top pick in this one, I'm going to go to the 3 horse, the new one. I'm going to go 3-2-4, 3-2-4 in the tri-cat. But number 3, the new one, 2-1, Sam Twiston Davies on this one again. So he's better have a good day. But last time out, this horse first started the jumping season December the 10th at Shelton, 2 miles and 8th in the Grade 2 StanJames.com International Hurdle. Horse won by 3.5 lengths that day as the favorite. Was just had a very good driving victory. It was just a very nice all-around run for this horse. Start before at Aintree, April the 7th, 2 miles and a half over the hurdles course in the Grade 1 Doombar Aintree Hurdles. Horse didn't finish that day. He fell. It was a very disappointing fall at 8-1 because he looked like he had a very massive chance to win, but it just wasn't his day. It just wasn't his day. And then start before at the Shelton Festival in March 15th, 2 miles in the Stan James Champion Hurdle Trophy. Horse finished 4th by 8.5 lengths behind Annie Power. Was jumping decently that day, but just wasn't catching any power, who ran probably one of the best races of the life. Just a decent 4th place finish this horse had. This horse ran this race last year here at Kempton in the Christmas Hurdle. Finished second by 7 lengths behind Fahin, whatever his name was. Watched the replay today. He was jumping again decently that day. But he wasn't catching that great horse. And this one today, I think he should do well. He's a course and distance winner, also winning here at Kempton October the 18th of 2015, going 2 miles in the listed hurdle. Horse won by 2 lengths with Davies up that day. Was just running well. If that horse could run back to that race today, he has his one in the bag. But I'm going to take my chances with this one here, the new one. So to recap my bets for the 4th race, the 240 from Kempton, it's the 32red.com Christmas Hurdle. I'm going to go with the 3 horse, the new one. Going to do a tri-cat here, 3-2-4. 3-2-4 in the 4th race from Kempton. So now let's get on to race number 5, the 315. Is the big one. It's the Grade 1 32 red King George VI Chase. Class 1 horses here, going for a purse of $307,000. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 5 horses traveling 3 miles over the chase course. And my top pick in this one, it's the matchup between Q Card and Thistlecrack. I went my way to Q Card as a top pick, so I'm gonna use number one Q Card as top pick. I'm gonna go 153. 153 in the tri-cat wager, but number one Q Card, 6 to 5 here. Patty Brennan on this 10-year-old gelding. He's been around the block a few times, turning 11 in a few days. But last time out, November the 19th at Haddock, 3 miles over the chase on a very wet turf course in the Betfair Chase. Horse won by 15 lengths. It was a field of 6 horses. This horse just was jumping well. Easy victory. Loved it. Loved the ground that day. Just all around great victory. Start before at Weatherby on October the 29th in the Grade 2 Bet 365 Charlie Hall Chase. Horse finished third by 3 1/4 lengths. That was a 73 cents to the dollar favorite that day. This horse, just had nothing that day. The closing kick just wasn't there. This horse doesn't run well off the layoff, so maybe that could have been the reason. But just finished third, first start since April 27th. Just give this horse an excuse that day. And then April 27th at Punchestown, Ireland, 3 miles and eighth in the Grade 1 Ireland Punchestown Gold Cup. Horse finished fourth by 6 3/4 lengths. It was a very tough campaign for this horse that day. Just fourth, just weak in the fourth. It just wasn't this horse's day to win. But this horse had an incredible comeback from the fall at Cheltenham in the Betfair Gold Cup, in the Betfair Bowl Chase at Aintree. Horse won by 9 lengths after, and ran a very good victory, easing up towards the finish. Knows great victory. And then everybody knows what happened at Cheltenham last year as the 5-2 favorite. This horse fell that's a few fences from home and was jumping well. He most of the race up until the last two, but fell at the fence, and all chances were lost there. But I think this horse will run well here today. Won this race last year. Watch out for this one to run a big one. So to recap my bets for the fifth race, the 315 from Kempton, it's the King George Chase. Gonna go with the 1-horse Q Card. I'm gonna do a tri-cat or a trifecta wager here. Gonna go 153, 153. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.